Okay. All right. Let's see. Where do I start? So, all right, this is basically going to be like a letter but on steroids cuz like I'm talking. So, let me set the place and time and stuff. So, it's wow, it's actually 12 a.m. right on it. So, January 24th. Technically a day before your birthday or whatever. But when it was light out, it was Wednesday, and we had jazz band rehearsal, and that's when we went to get hot cocoa, and then got kicked out of the calf, and then we were running 30 minutes late because she had a faculty meeting, and we sat up. We actually sounded pretty killer. Not that I can tell, but I thought that we sounded pretty killer, and it was really fun. And yeah, so that was that day. And you were in a really good mood, and so was I, and we mega clicked, and it was awesome. But now it's 12:01. I finished, well, kind of, studying for finals, um, and I just recorded the last track that I'm doing. Well, it's the first track. I just did Stacey Bond because yeah. Anyway, logistics, whatever, blah blah blah. But anyway, here I am, and um, you just listen to the opener. At least I think that's how I'm gonna arrange it. It'll be opener and then the commentary. Yeah, whatever. So, um, I hope you liked it, and um, oh yeah, happy birthday. Happy. I should have led with that, but happy birthday, and man, I just really appreciate you. And like I know I say that a lot, but I don't know. I get maybe from this, all these tracks, all these like three, maybe four, four, one opener, three, four tracks. You can see how much um I really do appreciate you, and I care for you, and I want to do everything I can to make you happy. And well, because I think you deserve that, because you're a good person. And right now, it's like right about that time of night where I'm getting really existential and really poetic or whatever. So you're just gonna have to deal with that. um, but yeah, happy birthday. I'm really glad that you were born. So, um, yeah, letter on steroids. So good luck one upping me next time. And man, I hope all this works out. Like with the all the tech stuff and the YouTube links, man. Oh right, so the personnel, not much to it. It's all me. I did for this. I did piano. Well, the whole album. Actually, hold on. Let me explain the album. Okay, so the opener. It's just like a cool little thing I put together, and it sounds awesome. I think, and I wanted to do like a mega rendition on Happy Birthday because it's funny and it's mega jazzed up. And it was actually the same version that I was playing while we were calling or something, and then Zoe heard it and like, wow, I really hate you because it's jazz. It's like jazzed up. Happy birthday. I'm like, I know, haha. So same version, but on steroids. And yeah, I just want to lead with that. And then the first one, man, I really just want this album to be like show like be a story of us and through music, because the first song I remember, it was in spring, and we like way before we even started dating, way before I even thought about it, and I was talking to you, I was texting you, because we didn't phone call regularly back then. So I was texting you. I'm like, man, I really want to learn a ballad, and this was like way before I even had Tony. Okay, so way in the spring, I barely even knew the difference between a major and a minor chord, and so I'm like, I want to learn a ballad, and then you're like, oh, what ballad? And then I said, probably Stacey Bond, and you're like, wow, oh my god, like how do you know that? And then I was like, oh my god, how do you know that? And yeah, it's just, I think it just shows like where we were back then, I guess. Like in the spring, I barely knew anything about music. I'm learning Stacey Bond, but we were still, we both knew it, even though like I never imagined I would meet anybody who knew like such an awesome song like that. And it was just, it was a really cool moment. So I wanted to do a rendition of that. And the only track I put on here was trumpet, and I used a cut mute, and there are no cuts in this. There's no other parts. There's nobody. One take. Well, like I think like 10. This is probably my 10th take, but no cuts. I mean, and I want it to be really personal and like raw. And you can hear me like slip notes or whatever, but um, I meant all of them. Artistic choices, artistic choices. But yeah, I just I wanted this album to be a story. I chose Stacey Bond for the spring. I chose Debonair for the summer, and I chose When You're Smiling for the winter. For the fall, no, not winter. Screwed up. For the fall, Debonair summer, When You're Smiling's fall. Because, well, yeah, I'll get to it. Anyway, this was a whole heck of a lot longer than I wanted it to be. Well, like the commentary on this opening, because it's almost about 8 minutes now. Um, so yeah, I'll talk to you after the next song.